Hi, I'm the Realtor Evan, and I'm coming to talk to both buyers and sellers today on tips on why now might actually be the great time to buy or to sell a home. You might think that because of the whole COVID-19 situation that's going on and everybody's talking about the hysteria and the fear and the fact that they think the market's going to crash, all of these problems that are coming up, that it might not be a good time. Well, I'm actually thinking that there may be a positive outlook and there may be some optimistic views to consider as well. Now, this is purely from my perspective and from what I've heard from many other people that I admire. And if we just stay focused on the positive and what's best to come next, I think that that's going to propel us. Now, first of all, it's important to realize that a recession doesn't necessarily mean that the housing market is going to crash. In the last 5 recessions, 3 of them actually showed that housing prices appreciated during those times. Now, the last market crash, the last recession that we saw in 2008 was in fact a housing market crash. And the reason that it was a housing market crash was because the whole recession was based around the fact that the housing market was crashing. The two are inevitable. So obviously we're going to see housing prices drop during that time. What we're seeing during this point in time are similar events that happened actually closer to the 2001 9/11 recession. And what happened during those times was people were afraid to go out in crowds, people were afraid to go eat in restaurants or to go shopping or to go traveling in airplanes and stay at hotels and so on. So we're seeing the same type of events happening today. Now, in 2001, during that recession, we actually saw an appreciation of home values throughout the country. So it's very possible that we're going to see the same type of reaction during this recession. So while a lot of other things in the economy are going down, that doesn't necessarily mean that the housing prices and the housing market is going to crash. Now I'm going to give you my number 1 tip for buyers and my number 1 tip for sellers on why I think it's a good time to buy and it's a good time to sell in today's market. So for the buyers, we've heard a lot about interest rates being at all-time lows, and that's very true. You might have seen that they were at 2.5% before, and now they've sort of climbed back up and they're around 3.5%. These are still great rates. We're at an all-time historic low still at 3.5%. So make sure you talk to your lender today, talk to somebody about getting locked into those low interest rates, get pre-approved with your lender, and go shopping with your agent, even virtual shopping. You can do that now. That people are setting up virtual home tours and virtual showings because they can't get out of their house or into an open house. So talk to your agent, talk to your lender, and use that low interest rate to improve your purchase power. And that's going to help get you into that house that might have been a little bit out of your price range before, but now is within your grasp. The other thing I want to point out with regards to this interest rate going up is that there are going to be more buyers that are going to have this purchase power. So now is the time for buyers to start looking at those houses, because I believe, actually, like I was saying before, prices are going to go up. Prices are going to appreciate. And the reason that they're going to appreciate is because we've already been in a seller's market where there's a lack of inventory. So sellers were in control of what the prices were. But now, even more so, with even less inventory on the market and more buyers coming in with bigger purchase power, they're going to start bidding wars. And that bidding war is going to lead to higher home valuations, and the market's going to be set at this price. So the next homes that come in on the market, they're going to have to start pricing it there, and it could go up even higher. So the more that people start buying now, more people start bidding on these houses, the higher those prices are going to go up. So it's a good time to get in now if you're thinking of buying before those prices potentially go up. That's just my opinion, but it's based on a lot of experiential data and other experts' opinions as well. Now, as far as sellers go, yes, it is true to what I just said. Prices may go up. You may want to hold on to it. That's totally understandable, and I'm totally in support 100% of any of my clients who are looking to hold and not make any financial decisions during this time. Completely respect that. But what I also feel is that you could be missing out on a great opportunity if you don't get in on the market right now. As I was just saying, it is a seller's market today. It means you are in control. You are going to have more visibility. You are going to be able to be seen and have your property bid on by multiple buyers who are coming in to try to get your property, and you get to pick the best offer that works for your terms. Now, if you wait a few months, yes, the prices of the market may get up there and you may be able to sell for that same price or higher, but you may also be sitting on the market for a while because there may be a lot of other properties that are trying to get in on that higher market. So now is the good time for sellers too to capitalize on the fact that the buyers have all this buying power from the low interest rates. So even though I told you it was going to be one reason for the buyers and one reason for the sellers, I kind of lied, because it's just based on that one fact. Interest rates are going to be driving the market, and now is the time to buy or sell. So talk to your lender, talk to your agents, and see what they can do to help get you into or out of a home today. I'm the Realtor Evan. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips on real estate for buyers and sellers. Every Tuesday we'll be posting new videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.